What the mind of man can conceive, it can achieve. Who said that? Think about that. Very famous Napoleon Hill quote. What the mind of man and woman can conceive, it can achieve. And this is the truth by which we all live. We experience, if you ever want to know the contents of your insides, look at your outsides, and it will tell you volumes about how you feel about health, how you feel about career, how you feel about finances, resources, relationships, happiness, all of it, and more. Spirituality, just take a look inside. There's so much in there. We are going to be talking about how do you get your dream, like you're an architect, into a design you feel really comfortable with. Well, you actually are the designer of your life and your dreams and your goals. So first, for most of us, there's a feeling. Oh, that would be really exciting to create. Oh, that would be really an amazing thing to have in my life. So first there's that feeling and the excitement and the exuberance. Then the next piece is, after the feeling comes the seeing what it would look like in our life. Oh, this is what it would be like. I imagine, go into imagination, the imagineering portion of yourself, and you experience that goal or dream as though it's already here. And then, please, at this stage, don't put the kibosh on your dream by suddenly saying, is this dream even possible? Wah, 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 wah. Because that is the worst kibosh you could do. It's toxic. It's like, you're not at that stage. I mean, that may be years down the road when you're taking lots of action and need to check back in and say, is this realistic? And maybe you never say that. But certainly not at this stage. Don't go there, please, because the space that's holding your dream and your vision is very fragile. Let your mind be that of a youngster who really, with exuberance, can pretend they're anything and really be there in that moment. So, of course, your dream is possible. Shame on you for even thinking otherwise. This is the Dare to Dream show. You know, it's possible. It's possible. Things are happening every day. Oh my God, I just sang. Okay, just start with the exuberance and the joy of your dream and your goal and let it percolate inside of you. We're going to keep coming back to that idea of how it starts inside and how it moves to the outside. Again, Napoleon Hill said, what the mind of man can achieve, it conceive, it can achieve. Conceive, achieve, right? Here first, then out there. So think about these areas of your life, and just see where you might rate yourself. 1 through 5, 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. How are you doing right now with your career? How are you doing with your health? How about the area of relationships? And how about spirituality? So you know exactly where you are. Now, if you rated yourself very high, bully for you. If you found that there was something middle of the road, what can you do to bump up the volume a little bit and make that a little bit more on the high side so you have more satisfaction in that area? And if you found that one or more were in the low numbers because they did not rate very high, well, what are you willing to do to turn that around? Are you willing to take action? Are you willing to step out of, even though it's not working, that comfort zone, that poor comfort zone, and step into a place that really feels like it's opening up that energy and letting you flow? I hope so, because if you are, then we support you. We support you no matter what. Well, we want to see you be happy, that's for sure. So we want to see you feel like your life is already in that perfect area. And if it was, what would that look like? And then you might know, well, if that's what it looks like, what would I need to do to get there? Ask yourself that. And then take those steps to start on the path to get yourself there. We want you to be happy. If you will write up your vision of what it's like to have those 4 areas of your life exactly how you want it, just write a few sentences that really hold the energy of what that would be like, and make 2 copies. Put one on your bedside, and you'll check in every night and just read through that, because what a great way to move into sleep, to have that in your consciousness. And then the other one you should hang somewhere. You could put it on a vision board, you could put it on a victory board, I've talked about those before, or somewhere where you'll see it through the day. You yourself will see it, not everybody else. And allow yourself to get really emotionally involved with your dream. You're invested in it. Know that once you start to get invested in it, it's amazing how suddenly people and opportunities pop up for you. I just had another one today, swear. Was not looking for nothing. And somebody who wanted to connect with me, you know, I always stay vague with these things till everything's signed on the dotted line, but it's a pretty amazing person, kind of powerful, made an offer to me, just beautiful. And so the more you put yourself out there and people can see your worth and your talent, you really show up, the more people start showing up for you. And when those opportunities come, by golly, sign on, say yes, yes, yes. That's what it's all about. That's what you're working for, right? So another piece you can do is write affirmations, your career, your health, your relationships, your spirituality. I am so happy and grateful now that, and fill in the blank. So for instance, I am so happy and grateful now that I am getting paid to do the work I love. Getting handsomely paid to do the work that I love. I am so happy and grateful now that I am trim and slim, happy and healthy. I am so happy and grateful now that all my relationships are harmonious. I am so happy and grateful now that I have reciprocity in all of my relationships. I am so happy and grateful now that I am connected to God and Source, and I know that I am loved. When we're going on the path of dreams, know that anytime you have a breakdown, don't be like some old jalopy car on the side of the road. You're going to have to call the permanent tow truck to take it to the dump. No, don't you let your breakdown be that. You let your breakdown become a breakthrough. We all go through this. Trust me, I have the most amazing masters and people on my show that I interview. And when I do, they all share the huge breakdowns that they went through. The difference is they went through them, they made them breakthroughs because they got to the other side, completely changed who they were, how they did business, how they operated in their life. Maybe it's meant to be. Just think about that. Maybe it's meant to be. Maybe your lessons are inherent in that situation. Maybe what you've been doing isn't working, and it's the way to get your attention to switch the paradigm. Switch the thinking, switch the choices, take contrary action. So allow your breakdown to become a breakthrough, to transform your dream into a reality. Again, your dream starts from the inside. It comes through you. So think of it like you're a microwave, yes? And just like a microwave cooks, then it starts in the inside and it heats up and then it permeates to the outside. And so it is with your goals and your dreams. Bob Proctor said, you can change your health. You can change your relationships. You can change your income. You can change anything. Hale Dwoskin said, just let the golden, beautiful, powerful, creative nature that you are flow unobstructed. So beautiful. Letting go is such a beautiful concept. And I heard something really cool. Of course, I had to write it down on my paper. That's me on the way here because it was such a lovely thought. But I heard this, that it's a quote from Wayne Gretzky, skate to where the puck's going to be, not to where the puck is now. Do you get that? Woo! To where the puck's going to be. That's how it is when you're going after your dream and your goal. It's not where it is now. It's there, and that's where you're headed towards. Take time to reflect how you can balance out the 4 aspects of your life: your career, your health, your relationships, and your spirituality, all very important. Give yourself the time and the permission to take the action in order to get yourself where you want to go. Design your dream, envision your dream, view it with feelings and excitement as though you're living it now. Definitely speak your gratitude every day and say yes to the opportunities that come your way. This is Debbie Dachinger. Go to my website, www.deborahdachinger.com. My new book called Dare to Dream, This Life Counts, is set to be out in just a few weeks. That was one of my dreams, and it's here, kids. I'm so excited. Twitter, catch me, Deb on the radio. And don't just dare to dream, dare to make your dreams a reality.